fuck! Oh, you're fucking videotaping me? Shit! Ugh, fine, whatever. Let's do it now. I don't care. Alright. The episode today... 1 second, it's too bright in here. Fuck. Okay. Maintain. Alright. The new episode we're going to be doing today is all about parentage and how much it actually affects you via nature versus nurture. The everlasting kind of quandary in that every person really talks about in psychology. Are good parents really the ones that do go to 7 museums a week with their kids to really like blow their minds with knowledge and shit, or it doesn't really not really give a fuck? It doesn't matter, or is it more entertainment to them, or is it actually enriching their head? And the answer is kind of depressing, that it doesn't. Most parents can be replaced by anyone else, with very little effect on the child's well-being, just as long as they're not ending traumatically. So let's say there's these things called accidental twin studies. In accidental twin studies, this one woman gets pregnant with twins and decides to adopt both of them. And in the olden days, or even still today, they adopt each twin to a different family. So we have 2 genetically identical people in different situations with different social backgrounds, and economists are able to get all this wealth of information around and look and see how much is affected by their surroundings, by comparing each one's success in life. And by success, I mean monetary wage, and if how much money I make is how I'm judging success in this case. So, or actually, I'm not. I would like to recant that. What I'm saying with success is if you go to college or not. Because college can really, by itself, fuck everything up. It destroys way more variables than it actually saves. So, let's say that this woman from a high intelligence, high college graduate family, they adopted 2 kids into a poor family, an intellectually poor family, and an intellectually, very vibrant and, everyone's a college graduate. Wouldn't it seem like the person in the low intelligence family would have way, way less likely to go to college? Because they're already surrounded by a torrent of just, information that they don't need. And it's, do drives really come from the parents or from the kid? And oddly enough, the kid is really born into its track. If you adopt a high intelligence kid into a low intelligence family, the kid is about 75% chance of going to college, as opposed to 100% chance of the high intelligence kid in the other family. And you're saying 25 points, that's actually kind of a big deal. But if you consider that 75% of the cases, it doesn't affect it whatsoever, they still go to college, they still pretty much have almost identical lives. They have the same, tax brackets even, on a lot of the cases. And if you put a kid into, a low intelligence kid into a high intelligence family, they are about 17% more likely to go to college, which is shit. Their drives in life seem to be showcased by their genetics and how, kids are sponges, don't get me wrong. If you've ever hung around with a kid and said fuck once, that kid will repeat that shit over and over and over again. They will repeat a lot of your mannerisms, your emotional state, and your personality, and your drug habits. One of the big correlations is actually cigarette smoking and drinking. If your parents smoke and drink, you're almost 100% going to go smoke and drink for at least a good portion of your life. But when it comes to anything but personality and habits, it doesn't really seem to make a big difference. And that might just kind of be it might be a misnomer. I'd like to take the other opponent's side for 2 seconds. If you adopt a kid... Actually, that's a very good question. I'm going to do more research and maybe do a part 2 to this, because I just thought of something really interesting. How do you treat your adopted kid different than a normal kid? Like, is there any more stress hormones in an adopted kid than in another kid? That's actually a very good idea. I'm going to do more research about this and actually come back next week and do a part 2 to this episode. Because there's economists, there's psychologists, there's sociologists, there's even like a physicist, on this shit. I don't know, I haven't even read that one yet. I want to get into this. So, I've given you a side of it. Potentially, there's going to be more information. So, I'll see you guys next week, and please like, comment, and subscribe.